Hi, guys, and happy Friday. The weekend is here. As some people say, it's Friday. So, I tagged one of my dear friends and probably most incredible people, clients that I've ever worked with on. And oh, she's already here. I am going in. And I'm going to let her tell her story. Let's see if we got this. Look at you. Look at
Hi.
you. All I feel so underdressed right now. You got your hair all did. You look beautiful.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Great. I'm doing well. Thank you.
So I've been really excited about doing this interview all week just because, this is a big passion of mine, obviously. And people hear me talk all the time about LinkedIn, about network marketing, about, you have to do more to get more. Why I really feel your story is so powerful, not only is the success that you've had with network marketing, not only the success that you now see that you're going to continue to have with what I taught you, it's the limitations and the excuses that you do not have for your life. Because, I share with people all the time that, we can either choose to have our life dictated by excuses or reasons.
Right.
And when I talk to someone like you that has six children, how many grandchildren?
Two.
Two grandkids. You're 30 years old. People are like, how is Susan able to do this? So for a lot of my network that doesn't know who you are, let's just start off by doing just a basic introduction. Introduce yourself to people, where you're from, and how you found network marketing.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for having me. First of all, I'm really excited to share my experience with, with our friends and our network. My name is Susan Dampier. As you mentioned, I am a mom of six. I have children ranging in age from 25 down to one. My last two little guys are 2 and 1. And I am a retired professional in the financial services industry. I had a
Mm-mm. Try to unplug them and try to plug them back in. How about now? Mm-mm. Um, go off. These are the beautiful things of, she's going to pop right back on, guys. Oh, hi, Carla. Good to see you. Hi, Katie. Good to see people jumping on. Hi, Marissa. Thank you. Yeah, as Marissa has done, tag some of your teammates in this, or people that you feel need to see this. I mean, you want to talk about a woman that doesn't live with any excuses. This is a woman that doesn't live with any excuses. So let me just add her back in. There we
Okay.
go.
Can you
We're
hear me
good.
now? Okay.
Yes.
I don't know what happened. So as I was saying, I am a mom of six. I have six children. Ranging in age from 25 to 1. I retired from a career in wealth management. I was in the financial services industry for the majority of my life, and happened to find network marketing completely by accident 3 years ago. So I'm not a seasoned veteran in network marketing. I have never been with another company. In fact, I really didn't know what network marketing was 3 years ago. I had no idea that Avon was network marketing or Pampered Chef. I truly didn't.
Tupperware.
Tupperware. I truly had no idea. In fact, when I heard the words network marketing, I automatically thought pyramid scheme. Why did I think that? I had
Mm,
absolutely no experience, but I think a lot of people who are just not educated as to what it truly is have that, preconceived misconception. And I'm just so grateful that my heart and my mind was open to learning more about the opportunity, because it completely changed my life.
Amazing. So again, when people hear, you have a finance background, you have 6 kids, you have 2 grandkids, you and I first connected actually when you were about 2 weeks away from giving birth to your 6th child.
Yes.
And obviously it wasn't the right time for us to start working together. And about a month or so ago, life settled down. And the one thing that I love most about you, not only as an individual, but as a leader, is that you want more. You know that there is more out there. You know that it takes the investment in yourself. It takes the investment in what you believe in to really make that leap in your business.
Absolutely.
So what I want you to, and people see you, and she's a 4-star, she's going towards 5-star, and she's doing all these things. People say that, they're like, well, why does she need to do anymore? And the fact is what you and I connected on is that we only know what we know. We only know what we're taught. And, LinkedIn was an area, and you, like me, we are both people persons. We love people. We love connecting. We love not only gifting people the art of being able to transform their life physically, but you with a finance background, the financial aspect of network marketing was something that was really, near and dear to your heart, because
Absolutely.
it's something that you lived for years as a professional. So let's talk about the other side of network marketing, because I think that it's really easy for people to become glorified cleanse coaches. It's really easy to coach people through the program, and that's fulfilling. That's great. But obviously, when you're going to do this as a business, Susan, you have to do this as a business. It
Right.
requires you to do certain things. So, what was the big motivation? You were achieving success. You were learning very quickly. You have a team that's growing. What was your personal big motivation to learn more, specifically LinkedIn, to apply it to your network marketing business?
Absolutely. So I feel that I was very blessed when I started in network marketing, that I was able to really grow. I would probably say about 98% of my business solely through Facebook. I didn't do a lot of belly to belly. I didn't do a lot of connecting because, like a lot of people, I was really apprehensive about connecting in person. I was new. I was afraid that I wouldn't say the right thing. I was afraid of being judged. So I had a lot, and I share this because I want to be completely transparent. I was not always who I am today. It took, like you said, a lot of work and, providing myself with the tools and the opportunity to learn. But what I was finding was that, there's so much more out there than just what we know. We're always in a constant state of growth and learning more and doing more and wanting to be more. And it was actually my husband that said, hey, I really think you should take a look at LinkedIn, because I am really focused on wanting to connect with other like-minded professionals, because I know how important it was for me in my life to find this solution that not only simplified my life as far as, nutrition and meal prep and just feeling better, but then also that financial piece. Because even though I had an amazing career in the financial services industry, there was a cap on the amount of money that I could earn. I was never going to earn more than my bosses. I was never going to earn more than the CEO of the company. And with network marketing, it's completely different. You have the opportunity to earn an unlimited income, and it's true. And people don't believe that. They really feel that, this is just some trumped up fairy tale land because maybe their neighbor sold, XYZ product and really just kind of did it as I'm just going to have a couple parties at my house and let that be that. this is not what that, what the opportunity is truly about. So I really am passionate about connecting with other individuals that are just feeling like there's more to life. And, like you said, it's really easy to become a glorified cleanse coach and coach somebody through, a health transformation. But what I am really passionate about is really just digging deep with people and coaching them and motivating them and inspiring them to live more and dream bigger than they ever thought possible, and then bring those dreams into fruition.
And I think something that you touched on that was very interesting is connecting with people on a professional level.
Absolutely.
And what people have to understand is that in the beginning of everyone's network marketing journey, we all start the same way. We
Right.
tap into that warm market. We get on Facebook. We post some before and afters, and we do this, that, or the other. And you may get some traction in the beginning. And like you, I built 98% of my network marketing business the first 3 or 4 years solely through Facebook, because it was supported that way. And Gary Vaynerchuk, for
Mm-hmm.
people that don't know who he is, recently stated that what LinkedIn is right now is what Facebook was 5 to 7 years ago. Now, if a 3-time New York Times best-selling author that is a professional social media marketer is saying that, people need to start turning their heads. So let's fast forward a little bit. You reach back out to me and you're like, okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. And we jump in.
Yes.
So let's not talk about the end. Let's talk about the very beginning of what I started to show you. So when I started to dig in with you and kind of pull back the curtains, so to speak, on what LinkedIn is, what was one of the first things that you saw in what I was showing you that you're like, you know what? This is absolutely game changing for a professional network marketer?
Absolutely. So let me just preface what I'm going to say by saying that it is so exciting. Like, I am literally so excited about LinkedIn. Every morning I get up and I can't wait to dive in, because what I saw when you pulled back that curtain is that it is a brand new world of unlimited people, new people that I would never have met before, never have connected with before. And it is truly what you have taught me, and I feel that's a lot different than what a lot of other people do. They use LinkedIn as a tool to just amass this enormous amount of connections. But really, what is connection if you're not connecting with people?
Ooh, yes.
It's useless, really. So what you've taught me is how to truly utilize that in a way that is so effective in just connecting with people and developing real relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And that has changed everything, truly has changed everything.
And I remember getting a text from you like 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to quote you, Scott, LinkedIn is like crack. And because people don't realize when you wake up and there's like 5 or 6 people sitting in your inbox that are like, yes, Susan, I would love to hear about your opportunity. People are like, it really works that easy. And
Yes.
but it's so simple, because it's all about, and this is what people need to understand. What you have to understand is that you have to look at the intention of why people are on certain social media platforms. So the intention of people on Instagram and Facebook is for people to be on there to show their life socially. Their kids, their husband or wife, the food that they're eating, vacations they're taking, life. And then you look at the intention of people on a platform like LinkedIn, where it's business. People are looking to network, to talk about opportunities to collaborate, to work together, to pass referrals. So when you shift your mindset and realize that, just like you said, when you can do more, you can get more to become more, you need to be on a platform that supports that. And a lot of people are recycling the same people over and over again. They reach out to someone, they say no. So what do? They wash them off, and they're like, how about now? And they say no again. They wash them off. How about now? There's free shipping. There's free enrollment. There's this, there's that. And you're networking with the same people over and over again, expecting a different result. And then I expressed to you, I said, listen, instead of trying to revive the dead, you can then go to a platform like LinkedIn that allows you 30,000, and I'll repeat, 30,000 brand new, like-minded connections that are willing to get on the phone with you. So, so talk about this really quickly to those that are on here, that some have worked with me, some have not. Some are really stuck in the mud, so to speak, of, you know, their business has stalled, it's going backwards. They now feel that they're doing something wrong because the way that they were posting before on social media isn't working the way that it was years ago. What do you think has been the greatest lesson from a business standpoint that you've learned on LinkedIn?
I believe the greatest lessons that I'm learning, and I feel like it's constantly evolving, is that there is no limitation to what we are capable of doing, you know, and I think a lot of that goes back with sort of the mindset that you were just mentioning. When you feel stuck and you feel like, you know, your business is stagnant, or you might be, you know, stagnant in a growth cycle personally, you know, LinkedIn honestly gives you that opportunity to just reinvent everything, you know, and I think that that is huge for anyone. I mean, I know for me personally, to have all these new connections, I probably had, and I didn't go back and count, but probably 15 to 20 telephone calls. So not just a message this week, this past 4 days, with
Wow.
brand new people, meeting people for lunch, meeting people for coffee. I mean, it is incredible. So think about that, you know, just, and that's really creating friendships. It is not sending a cold message to somebody praying that they're going to say, yes, I want to be open to your opportunity. It's truly connecting at a level that you're developing relationships. You're able to pass referrals to people. It's game changing in every way.
And I think there's a big difference, Susan, between being an attraction marketer and being a network marketer. Because, you know, most people are doing what's easy, which is just posting and praying, scrolling and trolling. And then there's people like you and me that are actively looking to establish rapport and relationship with new people, that if it wasn't for LinkedIn, there is no way we'd ever be able to connect with these people, because it is a global network. So when you have a global opportunity like we have, you can search by city, by state, by country, by province. So when people start thinking bigger, so if you start thinking outside of the box of maybe the small town that you're from or the country that you're in, and you realize that there's people just like you all over the world that are a click away on a global platform like LinkedIn. Because even though Facebook is a global platform, the network only allows you to grow locally and nationally, because it's going to recognize where you're from. Because most of your friends on Facebook are either in your opportunity, you've grown up with them, you went to college, high school, or elementary school with them. So literally, it's a network of your life up until right now. But you have to understand that your future is on a platform like LinkedIn, where you can establish all of these connections. And I want to say this: everyone is trying to automate everything. Everyone is trying to take the easy way out. And you hear Les Brown talk about it all the time, that the people that take the easy road are the ones that live a hard life, and the ones that take the hard road are going to live an easy life. The one thing that can't be automated, that you can't funnel or tripwired or opted into, is human connection. Because in a social media driven world that we're in right now, LinkedIn is the only platform that truly allows you to establish that connection, that rapport, and that relationship from a broad social media aspect, with people that are willing to get on the phone with you and actually hear someone's voice. Most people are just messaging people back and forth. People don't realize there's people on LinkedIn that are dying for this kind of opportunity. They're looking to give themselves a raise. They, just like you, in any corporate business, you can never, ever earn more money than the person that owns your company. It's just not set up that way. So, Susan, what is your message for the people that are on here live and are on the replay that are hesitant? Because you hear this all the time: I don't want to add something else to what I'm doing, right? Because
Me.
because you think when you use this new platform that you're adding something new. What is your message to someone that is, and this is the biggest thing. Habitually, people are so addicted to Facebook and Instagram right now with what's being taught. It's really hard to even think outside of that box. But now that you're outside that box, what is your biggest message to those people that really do want to shift their business?
Absolutely. You know, you have to you have to just clear that mindset out and be open to change. I too was hesitant. You know, I had a lot going on. I had the baby, and I'm like, and I thought, well, this is just another thing. But truly it's not. It's something that's so different, and it's so critical to truly change the dynamic of your business and the opportunity that you have for growth. And somebody reached out to me the other day and said, you know, I'm brand new. I don't know if now is the time for me to do this. And I said, no, now is the time, because it doesn't take, you don't have to be a certain level to want to grow. If you want to grow or you want to, you know, succeed, then you have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in the tools. You have to, you know, you have to create these resources. Otherwise, it's going to take you a lot longer to get to where you want to be. And people, they struggle in that. You know, they have the fear, they have the hesitation. So, you know, now is the time to truly, and it's, if you're brand new, learn something new that's going to change the course of your business. I wish that I would have done this a year ago when I hired you. And I hired you on that first call. It wasn't that I was, you know, I was unsure. I knew the value just in having that one conversation. I knew that it was going to be valuable, but it was my hesitation of adding something new.
Adding something new.
Right. And it's not. And I will tell you that since I've been utilizing LinkedIn, Facebook is like a second thought to me. There are times that I have to, let me go on Facebook and check things. I don't even think about it, because LinkedIn is truly, it is so exciting when you're able to truly connect with people. And it, like you said, it's people that are hungry for the connection. They're hungry for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Everyone that I talk to, they say the same thing. Thank you so much for being so authentic, for being so personal, for reaching out, because people use LinkedIn as a way to amass who it's like a game, who can have the most connections.
Right.
But just connecting and truly learning about what, you know, what drives someone and what inspires someone, or what is lacking in their lives. If you have something that is going to make someone's life better, you want to give it to them. So it just opens up that opportunity to really do more, be more, help more. It's fantastic.
And it's just what you said is that, you know, people are craving connection. People are, and you can't think of this as adding something onto your plate, because if you want something to change, you have to change something that you're doing. And I look at Facebook and Instagram right now like Groundhog's Day. If anyone's seen Groundhog's Day with Bill Murray, he literally wakes up and does the same thing every single day. And it wasn't until he started to change the outcome of those days that different things were happening.
Right.
So when you are willing to start changing what you're to do each and every day, and I think you stated it beautifully, that you start with LinkedIn. I'm the same way. I start with LinkedIn, and then I'm like, oh, let me pop on and throw a post out on Facebook, because you have to understand the other mistake that people make, Susan, is that they're treating all the platforms the same way. Because the way that you use Facebook should be different than the way that you use Instagram, and it should be different from the way that you use LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a whole other animal. If you want to build a business, you have to have those business conversations. You lead with the business, you close with the products, because at the end of the day, these people are still saying yes for the right reason, for trying a product, for trying a system. But their mindset, in the forefront of their mind, is the business, not, oh, by the way, because this is an emotionally driven business. People say yes for the emotion behind what you're talking about.
Right.
So if people are constantly pushing out an emotional connection to just a transformation, and then you're like, oh, by the way, Susan, there's a great business opportunity here. Emotionally, if you're making something an oh, by the way statement, the person is going to treat it that way, because they're going to say, well, you know, Scott doesn't see it that important, so why should I? So I want to respect your time, but speak on this really quickly. Prior to doing this, you said that you had 15 calls this week, and I've never had 15 calls from Facebook in a week. Maybe over a month I did. Talk about the sheer quantity of numbers, because everyone, we're looking for quality people through the quantity of numbers. Talk about more leads than time. How instrumental has this been in filling your appointment book with quality conversations with people?
Oh, there's no comparison. There's truly no comparison. Before I was connecting with people, I do a lot of three-way calls. I do a lot of coaching, with my team. But this is so different because I'm actually connecting with people who are truly interested and want to learn more about what I have going on, and having those conversations that before just were not happening. I would say in a normal week, I probably would have had anywhere from 3 to 6 telephone calls, and sometimes they weren't with brand new people. They were with people that I'd been speaking to for a long time. So, this is just brand new people. And if you're in an industry, and most people are, whether you're a professional network marketer or whether you're in insurance or any type of business, new connections are the lifeblood of what you do. New
Yes.
opportunity, new, it's new. So to be able to consistently generate these new relationships is absolutely, it's a game changer. It's so beneficial in every way.
Well, I just wanted to thank you so much for taking the time to talk today. But final question before I let you go. So if someone's kind of like on the fence about learning LinkedIn, and obviously now being on the other side of the curtain with me, knowing what you know now, and someone would say to you, Susan, is it really beneficial for me to use it? Should I really learn it? What's the number one reason why you would tell that person, yes, absolutely learn LinkedIn?
And the number one reason why is because it's going to open up the door to incredible opportunity for connection that you just otherwise would not have. You're just not going to have it. If you don't have I'm like most people. I think we're busy. We have certain things that we have to do. We have families, we have marriages, we have children. You don't have the opportunity to get out into the world and connect with that many people that I can connect with 5 people on my telephone within the span of 15 minutes. You just can't do that.
Yeah.
And you're not going to find that on Facebook. You're not going to find that on Instagram. Yes, can you connect with people? Absolutely, but not in the same way. This is it's dynamic, and there's no comparison. So it is definitely worth it on every level. The opportunity for growth, the opportunity to be able to help other people, when you're truly creating these relationships, this is not all about me helping me. This is about me helping them too. If I'm connecting with somebody who's a insurance professional, I probably know somebody who's going to need their services at some point,
Yeah.
or people that do specific coaching. It's really an incredible resource to be able to just, cast that net a little wider and help even more people than you could before. So I absolutely encourage everyone to do it. It's been incredible.
Well, you are the true definition of a leader in action, and really wanting to have people rise up. And I just wanted to thank you, first of all, for just being the amazing person that you are. You truly inspire so many people. And again, it comes back to those that want to do more, that want to be more, that want to get more, that want to have more. It requires you to have that connection. And the more connections that you have, the more relationships that you can build, the better business you're going to have. So, Susan, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to jump on here and inspire the masses. Just much love and gratitude to you and your family, and have a great, wonderful rest of your Friday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Susan.
Take care. Bye-bye.
So as you guys can see, this is a true leader in action. Carla, I've also worked with her and her husband. They're amazing, and what I can tell you guys is that if you really want to grow a successful network marketing business and network marketing team, you have to do something different. 2019 is the year of LinkedIn. It's what Facebook was 5 to 7 years ago. I do free 15-minute discovery calls. If anybody wants to reach out to me, send me a private message on Facebook. I get back to everyone. I'd be happy to jump on the phone with you. Just for those that do follow me, just remember that my Network Marketing Academy, which is a private academy, it will be closing open enrollment on Monday, so 3 days from now. And if you want to find out more about that, type in "I do" and I will send you some information. Guys, enjoy the rest of this beautiful Friday, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye, everybody.